Good morning, SBC. It's Tuesday morning. It's an awesome day for us to be about our Father's business. And today, I've been looking at a couple of passages. I have the opportunity and the privilege today, in fact, the honor today, to do a funeral with a wonderful brother in the Lord as he buries and says goodbye to his wife of many years. Now, his wife was saved. She was a wonderful child of God who Christ died for, and she received that salvation. And we know where she is today. We know that her journey has ended in celebration. But my brother, he's going to be hurting. And so I've been thinking about some passages that I can share. And the one, of course, that always jumps out at me is over there in 1 Thessalonians in chapter 4. And in it, something struck me, and I want to share it with you. He says this, the Apostle Paul, verse 13 of chapter 4, brothers and sisters, we do not want you to be uninformed about those who sleep in death, so that you do not grieve like the rest of mankind who have no hope. What the Apostle Paul says is that when you and I lose a loved one, we don't grieve like everyone else because we know the hope that only Christ can give. We know the joy that only Christ can bring. We know the promise that only Christ can offer. And because of that, we don't grieve like everyone else. Christian funerals should not be like everybody else's. It should be different because we know that our destination is different. But here's the thing that struck me. You may not be going to a funeral today. And you may not be going through the grief of a loved one today or loss of a loved one today. But you should still be different. You see, it shouldn't just affect the way that we grieve knowing Christ. It should affect the way that we love our spouse. It should affect the way that we parent our children. It should affect the way that we do our job. It should affect the way that we handle our neighbor. It should affect the way that we treat one another inside the church and outside the church. It should change everything. That's the point of salvation. Oh man, if only we could grab hold of the idea that Christ changes everything so that we would not live like the rest of mankind who has no hope. Today, Second Baptist, let the world see the difference. Let them see in you the difference that walking with Jesus makes. Make it a great day. And I'll see you this weekend here at Second Baptist.